Nothing's working right today. Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. I gotta tell you guys, I wasn't actually gonna go live tonight. I was gonna save this until tomorrow, but I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. Um, a lot of things have been going through my mind, um, and I've had to, make some real hard decisions about the next couple of weeks. But I've made I've dedicated myself to a couple of things, and I wanted to explain that tonight because a lot of things are happening over the next couple of weeks. As of course, we have Halloween coming up very, very quickly. I have an episode coming up for my trip to Spirit Halloween, which was hilarious. I got to tell you, um, I've never been in a Spirit Halloween before. It was quite the experience, and I got to tell you, man, Halloween has become a huge thing. I don't. I think it's become a massive thing, not only here in Canada, but also, especially in the United States. I think Halloween down there is just ridiculous. So many people like deck out their homes, their entire home becomes um, like an amusement park. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm very excited about what people do with their decorations and the parties that they host. It's pretty crazy. Um, so going into Spirit Halloween was quite the adventure, and I want it to be one of the videos that helps to kickstart MGR Collector again. Thanks to all your support, guys, for encouraging me to keep going with MGR Collector, and I don't want that channel to die. I really wanted to continue going. I might try some different things with it. I've been suggested by multiple people that we should start doing toy reviews on MGR Collector, and I think that's probably a good idea. I have such a backlog of toys, so I might as well start, actually doing more toy reviews. As a matter of fact, um, my review of the Marshall actually did pretty good. I was very happy with the results of the Marshall. It was sponsored by Titan Toys, and huge shout out to them for sponsoring that review. Um, and I'm very very happy with the way it turned out. There are a couple of things I am pretty I do mention in the video some of the things that I was interested or covering about the Marshall, but if anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about Marshall Bravestar, which is Ramen Toys' take on Bravestar, and it's actually a really good toy. And I have a lot of comments about it, but you guys should watch that video if you haven't already. It's actually really neat. And I'm thinking about maybe starting to put those types of reviews on MGR Collector, and that seems to be something which a lot of people have suggested to me, and I think it's actually a really good idea. I think that having reviews on MGR Collector might actually bring things and make the channel better. But we'll see how it goes, and then every now and then I'll do a toy hunt whenever I can. It's just things are so difficult right now. Like expenses are through the roof. Um, I as you guys know, I don't exactly have a steady job anymore. I've been freelancing for quite a while now, and the clients I do have, um, they just aren't funneling work to me like they used to. So it's been very difficult for me in that sense. And thank goodness for YouTube. I never thought YouTube would actually be a viable source of income at one point, but now I sort of rely on it now. It's actually kind of crazy. But we're not here to talk about my problems really. Although I am going to talk a little bit more about something that's coming up really soon. Because I'm going to LegionsCon. Um, yeah, I'm going to LegionsCon. I was not originally gonna go to LegionsCon. It really was the furthest thing from my mind, to be honest with you. I have so many things going on right now. Um, Trying to get some new content going for the channel, trying to um, try some new things with action figures and toys, and I'm working with my good friend Danny Green and the lead designer, along with a lot of other customizers and diorama makers. Um, and we're trying something different. We're trying something new, and you know, I was thinking, just like anything, that one day, like not this year, not next year, maybe when we have more to show, that LegionsCon would be a reality, right? That because it's definitely a an independent action toy, action figure toy show, right? And of course, anybody who's into Master Universe, you're probably into, um, LegionsCon, the Four Horsemen, right? Because of course, Master Universe Classics was the whole brainchild behind that, and 2000X pretty much came from Legions, the Four Horsemen, and LegionsCon it was a product of that as well. They're celebrating 25 years of the Four Horsemen Studios, and congratulations to them. That's actually a huge, huge achievement. I can't imagine, having a studio for 25 years. And you know what's crazy? I talking to people, just randomly, people are like kind of shocked that it's been 25 years. Like I actually myself was like, yeah, it's only been like 10 years, right? No, it's been 25 freaking years. Now you got to take into account again that they existed well before Master Universe Classics, well before so many other different toy properties that they'd worked on, and they worked on a ton of toy properties. So if you really look at it that way, yes, of course, 25 years of the Four Horsemen Studios, and congratulations to each and every one of them. Well deserved, incredible toy makers and designers, all of them. And I'm going to make the effort to go out there this year. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a long trip. Myself and Danny Green, we're gonna make our way down there. But there's I wouldn't be going down there if it wasn't for really one thing. And unfortunately, it's under the kind of like the unfortunate circumstances. I mean, like good friend of the channel, and we miss him dearly. RendersFX, he passed away a few weeks ago, and the truth is that LegionsCon was his dream. He admired the Four Horsemen so much, and he was so looking forward to being at LegionsCon this year. And it really was one of those things. Like I'd never seen him so excited, so much, looking forward to going to a convention like he was at LegionsCon. And I remember, even up to the week before everything happened, he was still talking about LegionsCon. He was talking about how excited he was to show off, some of the masks that he had done, and some of the work that he'd accomplished, and in anticipation of LegionsCon. So when all this stuff happened, I really was kind of beside myself. I didn't really know what to think, and it was just a strange, surreal time, right? It didn't seem real. It didn't seem like it was. It didn't seem like it was a reality. I thought it was a dream. I thought it was a nightmare. You know what I mean? But it's reality. It actually did happen. So, for those of you who don't know, and Ryan was laid to rest today. And my thoughts and my prayers go out to his family, and he's in a better place. I mean, like, it is what it is, and that's basically where I'm coming from today. LegionsCon was his dream. LegionsCon was Ryan's dream, and I felt it important that I be there. I felt it was of utmost importance that I head there, with all the people who respected him and who knew him, and who appreciated the work that he'd done. Not only with Flipboard, but with his masks, with his prosthetics, with all the things that he had done over the years. I mean, he was an incredible sculptor. He was an incredible talent. And one of our own guys, one of our own in the toy collecting community, toy designer community, has gone. He's gone. And for me, having known him and the passion that he brought to the craft, I just feel that it's important to celebrate not only the 25 years of LegionCon, but also to celebrate with his friends his life. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be a lot of people there who remember Ryan and who know Ryan and who were friends of Ryan, and I feel that it's important to be there to showcase to everybody there his accomplishments, to share with them, the lasting legacy he will have with this action figure, which it was his baby, anyway, like Flipor, and and the work he did on Flipor and Flaker, and the everything that he did it with passion. He did it with an incredible amount of skill, and he learned a lot, doing this for this project. And I feel it's only right to go to LegionsCon and showcase Ryan's work and let everybody see, what he was able to accomplish. Being a novice, toy maker, and just see how good and how incredible this action figure is, and how it turned out, and just how much he loved, doing this. And that's actually why I'm going to LegionsCon. I always felt one day, as I said earlier, that I would go and showcase something and be part of something. But it's this ultimately what made me make this decision this year was because of Ryan. And and because it's so sudden, because I really wasn't planning on going. I really don't know how I'm going to afford this trip. It's just that kind of thing where I was not expecting this, but it's important to me, extremely important to me to be there. And no matter what happens, I'm going to make it happen, and it's going to be difficult. But you know, um, it's always tough for me to say anything like this because I don't know how to say this, right? But I do need some. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to afford this. And again, I'm just gonna put it out there. If anybody's interested in helping me to make this trip, I would really, really, really appreciate it, because this is not a trip I was planning on making. I mean, like this all came together last minute. And I just am. This is one I have to do. I have to like this is one of those trips I have to make. I have to make this trip. And I need to be there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but it is what it is. And again, this is so difficult for me to do. But if anybody's interested, please consider. And all I can ask is if you can consider helping me with, like, the gas money it costs to actually head down there, the accommodations and everything. It's going to cost them a lot of money, like 2 days to be at Legion's Con. And oh man, this is always tough for me because I don't like doing this. I don't know how to do this. I'm not familiar with doing this. But if there's anything, if there's any way you guys would be able to help out, it would mean the world to me. And um, I'm gonna make a full video on this, which again is gonna be really difficult for me because I'm not used to doing this. It's just not something that I do. So you know, I just don't know. This is so awkward for me. Anyway, let's move on from that. I'm gonna leave the ticker on, and if anybody's actually able to, because I know everyone's having a hard time right now. Everybody's having a hard time. So that's why it's triply hard for me to ask, right? But it's just one of those things where we're all trying to do, and get by with what we have, and then just have fun with the little things that we can do, right? And it is what it is, these little plastic treasures that keep us going, right? It's just the way it is, right? So, but this is definitely one of those times I feel like I need to be there. I feel like I need to show everybody who was there and all his friends and everyone who appreciated Ryan and really you know was part of the community that he was part of, what he accomplished. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave the ticker on. If anybody is interested, please just let me know, and or if there's any way you we can help. He can help out with the travel expenses and everything. I would really appreciate it. As you can tell, I'm not used to doing this. It's this is not me. I'm just not accustomed to asking for help in this way. But in this case, I really need some help on this. It's something I was absolutely not expecting to do. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. But let's talk a little bit about something else. A lot of things were happening in the toy world. And I do have to apologize. This week was kind of rough for me. On multiple fronts, I was dealing with so many different things, and toy news was actually kind of thin this week. But that's because we just came off of New York Comic Con, which of course was just absolutely bonkers. Luckily, there was a bunch of stuff I didn't talk about at New York that happened at New York Comic Con. So I wanted to cover some of those things today, and go through some of the really cool stuff that actually made it into New York Comic Con. But yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you guys, of course, for always watching and liking and subscribing to the channel. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. And if you are interested, or if you're coming to LegionsCon, definitely come by the booth. We'll be setting up, I think, in the hallway, and I think you guys will really enjoy seeing the flipboard and how far along it's gotten, and the package. I'm going to be a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to bring the package design and I might even have time to bring a first run of the comic. It might not have any speech balloons on it, but I think it'll be great to see, to show some people some early designs and things like that, and a lot of the work that Ryan did. It's important. It's important to me, and it's important to his. I've spoken to his family, and where they're touched, and that alone made me want to do this. You know what I mean? So I'm working together with some of the organizers to figure out what to do, and yeah, it's going to be a crazy trip. So I'm hoping that everything goes right, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, I want to say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It really means the world to me, guys. Thank you so much. Mythic Dolphin. Jay, if you want to see some clips of my 9-year-old daughter earning her Taekwondo black belt, I have a couple of video clips from her more than 1 hour test on 10/18/2024. Wow, that's crazy. Holy crap. Congratulations again to you and your daughter, Mythic Dolphin, Tiffany. In an incredible achievement. I mean, life goes on. You know what I mean? So I would love to see those. I really would love to see them. Thank you so much. So it's amazing. She wants to bring her black belt to LegionsCon 24. Wow. Okay. So I remember, yeah, thinking back on it, you said you were coming. So I would love to see you guys. Thank you so much. To show the people she met last year that she successfully did earn her black belt. She made some friends at LegionsCon 2020. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. I hope to meet you guys. I hope to see you there. Thank you, Mythic Dolphin. That's going to be incredible. And I hope to see the black belt competition. As long as I don't get beaten up by your daughter, that would be a little unfortunate. Vincent Lee, what's going on, my friend? Vincent Lai. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen, my friend. We're gonna make it happen. Ryan, what's going on, brother? It's good to see you. Always good to see you guys. Definitely check out Toy Mania Collects on YouTube. You guys won't regret it. He's a wonderful toy tuber as well. Visiting shows, interviewing guests. Awesome to see you, Ryan. Thanks so much, brother. Good to see you. Michael World Jr. Finally made it back to a live event. Hey, Jay and chat. Good to see you, Michael. Always great to see Michael in the chat. Skeletor, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Good to see you all the way from Eternia. Andrew Davis. I guess the only thing I can say is hello, chat. Aw, come on, Andrew. You didn't say more than that. Yeah, it is an absolute. We still can't believe it, man. We still can't believe it. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, rest in peace, Ryan. Makes Flipboard so much more special because I know how much he loved it. Yes, the mask too will definitely look at the bots differently. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think he was thinking about Tweeterhead and all the great stuff. I think he owns actually that same Skeletor bust that you have. I think, if I do remember correctly. RC, thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Always good to see you, brother. Random Gazik. Hey, Jay, there was another McFarlane leak today. Sorry for all the chat that's going on. No, it's all good, bro. I mean, things happen. So, send me an IG message. I want to see where that leak is. Maybe we can talk about it. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, brother. Always good to see you, Randall. Yeah, guys. Again, sorry for starting so late tonight. I really wasn't sure I was going to do this one, but I think it's important that we talk about these things and what it is to the community. You know what I mean? So, a lot of things to be happening at LegionsCon. Natural Nate Marvel. Up all night in LA Dodgers win. Yes. Lots of illegal fireworks. So yeah, I did actually watch that game. It was insane. Everyone was expecting Otani to be the hero, but you know what? Who knew? Who knew that you walk somebody to get to somebody else, and boom! Just everything is unexpected. So great. Congratulations to the Dodgers. Wonderful game. But watch out, those Yankees, man. They're tricky, man. They're tricky. Joe OC, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? James Morrison. When it rains, it pours, Jay, but the sun will shine again, brother. Nothing stays the same forever. Stay strong. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. You don't know what that means, brother. Thank you so much for those kind words. You're amazing, brother. Thank you. But if any of you guys are going to LegionCon, please, come by the booth. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to share some memories of Ryan with you and everything. And of course, it's going to be a lot of fun being at LegionsCon for sure. We're there for multiple reasons. Good friends of the channel, Thundercats Classics, action figure addicts, and Carlos from the Badass Reviews. They're going to be there as well, and we're going to have a good time seeing them. Ostromantis Toys, he's going to be there. A lot of other folks. I think I'm not sure Geek Dad Life is going to be there, but no matter what, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think some other toy tubers will definitely be there as well. But then Spiro Toys, Chicken Fried Toys. I think a lot of other independent toy manufacturers are going to be there. Travis is also going to be there. My good friend Travis. He makes these 3D stands. I'm pretty sure he's going to be at Legion. Actually, he said he can't make it. That's unfortunate. I think he said he can't make it. Thinking about it now, he said he can't make it. But yeah, a lot of good friends of Renders, Ryan, and we're going to be seeing a lot of you guys. So I hope to see all you guys there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, yo, what's going on, brother? Hey, Jay. Loving the He-Man figure. Love the He-Man figure in back of you. Which one? There are several, dude. There's the He-Man Classic, He-Man Zodak, He-Man 20 what's it called? 40th anniversary He-Man, 40th anniversary Skeletor. There's a lot of He-Man going around here. So yeah, good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Skeletor. Wish I could go. I'd love to see Flipboard. Will be going to anything local in the future that you know of, Jay? I'll find out. I'll see what I can do. There are a whole bunch of local shows. I don't know if there's anything left by the end of the year, but we'll see what we can do, brother. I would love to see you again. Always great to see you at the shows. Hey, yo, next to Skeletor. Yeah, that's him. That is the 40th anniversary He-Man. Diecast weapons. He's freaking awesome. Randall Gazig, just IG list. Just the IG list to you. I will be doing a countdown for Louis Tully on the Ecto HasLab. Yes, I would love to do a countdown for that. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about it tonight. A lot of things that have been revealed. And a lot of questions I have. I have a lot of questions. So definitely going to see how that goes. All right, guys. So thanks again for everybody. Being here tonight. It's always great to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm gonna say, please, if you have the means and of course are interested in helping me to get to LegionCon this year, just take a look at the ticker. I'll leave it on for the whole show. You can just donate to PayPal, which makes it a lot easier. super thanks and super chats are always welcome, but as you know, they take about 50%, almost 50% to goes to YouTube. So it's always a rough situation with that. So it's pretty crazy. But I want to thank you guys for everything. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Big Rib, what up, Jay? What's going on, Big Rib? Good to see you. If you're heading to LegionsCon, Big Rib, I will see you there. So I hope that we will see everybody, because no matter what happens, I'm going to make the trip down there, regardless of what the circumstances are. We're going to find out. I'll sleep on the freaking floor if I have to, because honestly, it's important for me to be there. So it's just what it is, man. By hook or by crook, I'm going to make it. But regardless of that, because we have so much more to talk about as well. Yeah, man. So don't forget, guys, LegionsCon is happening in 2 weeks, November 9th through 10th, 2024. They still have tickets available, so you can definitely head over to, I believe it's Eventbrite. Hitting on, yep, it is Eventbrite. Tickets are $40 each, and that covers the entire weekend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can correct me. I do believe it is. Yeah, one ticket is good for both days of LegionsCon. So definitely, guys, head over to LegionsCon, click on tickets, and get your tickets today. Would love to see you guys there. It's in New Jersey, so it's not too far from. Well, I mean, it's a hell of a distance for me, but I'm going to make the trek and I'm going to be there, and I hope to see you guys there as well. The hotel is fully booked in multiple days, so like I said, it's going to be a rough one. But guys, best of luck to you, and I hope you guys are able to make it to LegionsCon. I would love to see you guys there. And getting down to it, I guess we should just first of all start with what the Canadian. Don't you sell T-shirts anymore? Yeah, bro. I do sell T-shirts. So if you guys are okay, well, if that's another route, of course. If you guys want to go to geek-proud.com, geek, that's another option. But proud.com. Yeah, guys, if you want to, if that's something that you guys are interested in, /shop. Sorry, I think it's store. Yeah, nope. Wait a second. No, it's products. Yeah, it is geek-proud.com/shop. Yeah, you can pick up a mug, you can pick up a shirt. Please definitely use, if you see the anything that says Canadian shipping, just use that for Canadian supporters. Thank you, guys. And everything else is international and the United States. So yeah, if you guys are interested in picking up a mug or picking up a shirt, that always does help, and I really do appreciate it that way. Thanks for reminding me that Canadian. I really do appreciate that. So yeah, that's another way to support the channel and help me along the way to getting to LegionsCon. As always, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. But we're going to be talking about a little bit more. We're getting closer to Halloween, and why not talk about the Ghostbusters HasLab project? And 38 days left, which is a lot of time. As a matter of fact, we're counting down to 37 days left. It's actually the full 38 days. So right now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly 38 days right now. And we're at 37 days, 23 hours, and 59 minutes. Of course, that is exactly 38 days. And we have until, I believe, this Friday, or is it Saturday? One of those 2 days, to fund this, to get this fully funded, in order to qualify for the early bird bonus, which of course is Louis Tully. He is the bonus figure for this HasLab, and there are no stretch goals. That's actually an interesting thing. But do we really need any stretch goals? They've laid everything out to bear, and it's really quite the project, I have to say, and it's really kind of a no-brainer. So right now, where are we sitting? We're sitting at 6,802 backers, which is pretty much exactly half, a little bit over half of our target goal, right? So I think more than likely we're going to hit Louis Tully, because seriously, we have, I guess, 6 days left or 7 days left. No, around 7 days left. Yeah, we have 7 days left to go before the deadline, and I'm pretty sure that everybody like me, the fence sitters who are just waiting for this to happen, I think everyone's going to want to get an extra the final figure, Lewis Tully, and I'm very confident that in the next 7 days that's actually going to happen. No doubt in my mind. You have two options for the HasLab Ghostbuster Ecto 1. The standard Ecto 1 from the first movie with the standard pack out includes a gurney, the Slimer Ghost, and the Library Ghost. A wonderful nod to the original movie, and it really does look amazing. And it is, of course, 22 inches long, 6-inch scale. Now, this also does come with lights and sound, which is freaking amazing. Ghostbusters Plasma Series 6-inch Ecto with lights and sound. 1984 Ecto hubcaps, Ecto decal sheet, Ecto 1 decal sheet, removable rolling gurney, Ghostbusters Plasma Series Library Ghost, and with stand, library book stack accessory and library book accessory, and the Ghostbusters Plasma Series Slimer action figure with one additional stand. So this is freaking amazing, and it is $324.99. That is your standard cost for usually most of these larger size vehicles from HasLab. And then for only $75 more. For only $75 more. Holy crap! Does the whole HasLab change? 100%. I mean, seriously, why wouldn't you go for the extra $75 to get this crazy set? Not only do you first and foremost get the conversion pack from Ghostbusters 1 to Ghostbusters 2, Ecto 1 and Ecto 1A. That in and of itself is probably an amazing pack out, first and foremost. Then you also still get the Slimer Ghost, the Library Ghost, all her accessories, the gurney, the hubcaps, and then you get, which is crazy, you get the Ghostbusters 2 edition of the Ghostbusters Plasma series, Egon, Ray, Winston, and Peter. You get 4 proton packs, the Possessed Toaster, the Ghostbusters mug, the balloon for the kids, 4 streams, which is amazing because, as everyone knows who was collecting this line a number of years ago, only one Ghostbuster came with any streams, which is ridiculous. And that's why Winston became the most popular character out of the line, because everyone needed 4 streams. So they bought 4 Winstons. Absolutely nuts. It comes with 2 pink slime streams, and of course 2 slime packs, which is insane, for only an additional $75. So, wow, this is just a no-brainer. I mean, like, what you get for $324.99, arguably is already great. Okay, arguably, and then you add $75 more, and you get just oodles, just gobs of more, stuff. And when you think about it, I think somebody, I don't know if it was Emily or if it was Lenny. I can't remember who it was that said it. Somebody on the Ghostbusters team. They mentioned that the 4 characters themselves is almost like $120 anyway, right? So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just pick them up? Because at that value, you're only spending $75, right? So you're getting so much more on top of that. So it's just a no-brainer, really. It's just a crazy deal, I guess, if you will. And then if we actually reach, as I said earlier, the early bird deadline, which is I believe it's next week Friday, then everybody, and not just the backers who did it around that time, everybody gets a Lewis Tully, okay? And he looks freaking amazing with his Spengler outfit, the PKE meter, the Ghostbusters, another Ghostbusters proton pack, another stream, a ghost trap, and the PKE meter. Just absolutely crazy. And look at those earmuffs, man. Those earmuffs are freaking crazy, right? They look awesome. Seriously, this is incredible. This is incredible value. It really is one of those things where I think that they're experimenting with this now, and I think that this might be the way forward for them, because just like what we saw with the Cantina, they're releasing these new HasLabs in two different flavors, two different tiers. There's the base tier, and then there's the deluxe tier, and it's actually pretty fascinating the way it's going right now. So I'm really interested in seeing how far this goes, just in time for Halloween, in terms of its overall theming, which is great. You know, Chef's Kiss, mwah, great marketing, great ideas. Very excited about this overall campaign. Um, and yeah, it's going to be a great another great HasLab from Hasbro Pulse. Um, yeah, they're really killing it with the Ghostbusters right now, and everything to do with it. I am really excited about this whole new design for. Well, it's not even a new design. It is the Ecto One, but I do have to say, it took a long time to get here. I mean, you know, they've had release after release after release of 3 3/4 size, arguably, Ecto Ones, and finally, in 2024, well after the Plasma series has already finished its run. And that I think is going to be an interesting dilemma. I have a feeling closer to the release or the ship date of the Plasma series, Ecto One. I have a funny feeling the HasLab Ecto One. I have a funny feeling they're going to start reissuing Ghostbusters. Call it a hunch, call it a sixth sense, call it a premonition. I don't know what it is, but I have a funny feeling that they are going to reissue, the Plasma series Ghostbusters from Series One. I think that's actually what's going to happen. For whatever reason, call me a soothsayer, call me a future teller, call me whatever, but I think that's actually what's going to happen. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how this goes. And yeah, man, it's gonna be it looks like a really great HasLab. Now, I didn't mention this earlier, but apparently the decals are removable. Um, I think it was Emily who was on a live stream commenting on this. I don't know how reliable that is. She says you can remove them. She says you can place them and remove them around at least 7 to 10 times. Not that anybody would want to do that multiple times, but I wonder how the adhesion or how reliable the adhesion will be. Now, she also did mention that they were going to include additional stickers, I guess, just in case you wear yours out. So, I mean, there is an option there. The other option, of course, is to buy two, because there's a limit of 5 on these Ecto ones. Not that anybody can actually buy that many, but there is a limit of 5, and you of course can get 2, so you can display them both. I know that Craig, I think, over at Yes Have Some, I think he's going to pick up 2. I'm pretty sure Jay at Geeked Out Life is probably going to pick up 2. So yeah, any Ghostbusters fan and again, you have a full 37 days, 38 days, sorry, 38 days to save up the money to get any number of these. So best of luck to everybody who's going for this. So very excited about this project. But at the same time, a couple of things which again are a little bit odd. The fact that there's two of these projects technically, and it's an interesting marketing exercise. I think really quite interesting. But yeah, very exciting, and I guess we're going to see what happens. We have about 7 days to go before the deadline for Lewis Tully, but I think we're definitely going to make it. So very interesting. So anybody who's interested in this, definitely don't sleep on this, because in order to get Tully, all you have to do, again, they don't charge you. By the way, I should mention that they don't charge you until the project, the crowdsource ends. So you don't have to worry about the money coming out of your account right away, and that's to encourage as many people to back it as soon as possible. So to try and unlock Lewis Tully. So yeah, guys, I would suggest, if you are interested in this, back it sooner rather than later. And of course, fence sitters like me, because that's just the way I am, will come in at the end. But in order to get Lewis Tully, you definitely have to back up. Now, mind you, if it comes down to the wire and Lewis Tully is only like 2 or 3 or maybe 10 away, I don't know. I might just jump in at that point, but then I have to figure out how to save for this thing, right? So, and that's really the factor for me. I'm not going to lie. It's really about saving the money to do this, because right at the end, and I think that's really what's going to happen. Right at the end, I don't know if I'm actually going to back it. because money's tight, man. Like this is a lot of money at the end of the year, and Christmas is coming up. So many other things that are happening, and then of course this trip. I mean, like there's just so many different things happening. But I think I can't remember who it was, but they reminded me it's the sickness, man. It's the sickness, right? Yeah, it's crazy, but very excited about the Ecto 1 and Ecto 1A. Very, very cool. Wondering if you guys are interested. Who's interested in picking this up? Are you guys going to grab this? Let me know. Let me know the comment section. The Grizzlor channel. Hey, what's going on, Grizzlor? What are you up to, bro? Did you pre-order the Turtles of Grayskull, Mutated King Hiss, and Mutated Shredder? I'm not gonna lie, bro. No, I didn't. As I said earlier, money's tight right now. I do not have the same disposable cash that I had, not like a year ago. Like I said, I'm not. I'm just gonna come out and say it's not. Nothing's cheap anymore. Nothing's cheap. This is definitely gonna be a big if for me now, right? I'm not sure if I can afford it, right? So it's just that crazy kind of time. But I would love to have gotten it. But I'm thinking I might end up getting it on the second time around. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If my situation changes, maybe we'll figure that out. Yo, Josie, I hope I save enough to get the deluxe. Bro, start saving now, right? If you have the means, put away $50 a day and you'll have it in no time, right? But of course, everybody's budget is different. Like I said, I'm gonna sit on that fence for a while because I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. I think that's a lot of people's situation right now. Ryan, I would love to back this HasLab, but just can't afford it right now. Exactly. It really makes me appreciate what McFarlane has done with the vehicles under 150. You know what? I am absolutely on board with you. Are they the best vehicles ever? No. Are they as good as Hasbro Pulse? No. Are they gonna look good on your shelf? Yes. McFarlane vehicles look great on your shelf, and they are one half, and sometimes less than that of a HasLab. It's crazy. Same time toys. If they don't include Tully, it's a huge wasted opportunity. I hear you, but there is a requirement, right? And I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. We're already well over halfway there, so in the next 7 days, I think it'll be okay. Andrew Davis, Jay, you and any respectable toy influencer are invited to come to New York during LegionsCon to do a guest spot on my new channel, where we open up boxes of stuff that I don't even know what's inside there. Well, I think New York is a bit of a distance from New Jersey, but bro, if you're gonna be at LegionsCon, let's bring some stuff to the con. We'll do it there. You know what I mean? Like, let's make it happen, Andrew. Always great to see you, brother. Always great to see you. Same time toys. Wish they were going to use magnets instead of decals. Decals, sorry. I'm not sure that would work. I know maybe you're talking about replaceable panels. That's really expensive. That I mean, it's not. You got a great idea. I think it's very, very. I think it's more than possible. We could definitely do that, but I think it would raise the cost considerably. But I see where you're coming from. Skeletor, will the Mondo figs fit in there, do you think? What the hell, dude? I think you mean the 1/6 scale real Ghostbuster figures. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be true. I don't know if they're going to be 6-inch scale, or more than likely they're going to be. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to end up being more like 7-inch scale. So maybe. I think maybe is the answer. I don't think it's a for sure yes. It really depends on how much room is in the wheel well, and the 2-seater in the back. It's really tight. Emily showed it on the live stream. I think it was yesterday or today, and it was really, really tight. RC, I remember the Matty Collector tried to crowdfund for a 1/12 Echo. Yeah, it didn't work out, unfortunately. I believe it did not reach its funding. Right? I think that was that was a problem. So now we're going to find out what Hasbro can do with it. Natural Marvel's playing Black Ops. Nice. I hope you survive, my friend. Skeletor putting a hold on something. Something's waiting for Cat Slayer. Yes, I'm definitely very happy that Cat Slayer, is coming. and I hope it's not going to be delayed for the shipping with all the issues that are going on right now in the world. I really hope that everything goes through because honestly, I need my cat's lair because that is like my grail. That is a holy grail for me, a holy toy grail. I need it. RC, if you're a Ghostbusters fan, this is a must-have in my opinion. Absolutely, absolutely. And if you can afford it, then absolutely, 100%, you should have it. But if you can't afford it, then yeah, don't put yourself in debt for something like this. I say that, but I mean, I'm crazy that way. But again, I don't know how I'm going to afford it. I really don't know. Collector Phil, I'm also wanting really bad the Mondo figure. I'm also wanting really bad that the Mondo figures will be able to fit in the Octo One. Yeah, let's cross our fingers, guys. Randall Gazee, does Hasbro offer any payment plans for HasLab? And yes, I backed the Ecto One. I'm gonna try and sell the Razor Crest Sky Striker MP44 unboxed to help me finance it. That's freaking amazing. I think the Razor Crest alone would get you the money, wouldn't it? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that would be the case. But yeah, man, that obviously that's why you're a real Ghostbusters fan, 100%. Same Time Toys, I hit that like button. Thank you, Same Time Toys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. If you could hit that button, help spread the live stream. Randall Gazik, Jay from Geek Dead Life said the Ecto One is a little larger than normal, and it might even fit Diamond Select Ghostbuster figure. Wow, that's cool because those guys are big. Those guys are about 7 or 8 inches. That's nuts. No Chewing is in the house. What's going on, No Chewing? Always good to see No Chewing in the house. Guys, check out No Chewing on Instagram. His photography is on point. Was able to meet No Chewing at San Diego Comic-Con, and he is freaking amazing, just as he is on screen as he is in real life. Thank you. Always great to see No Chewing. Guys, check out No Chewing on Instagram and on YouTube with the Toy Daddies. The Toy Daddies. Check out the Toy Daddies, guys. All right, let's get back to it. So talk about some of the stuff we didn't see at New York Comic Con, or sorry, not didn't see, but didn't cover. I guess is the way to talk about it. All these pictures are going to be coming from news.toyark.com or toyark.com. They're a wonderful toy resource for toy news all year round. Guys, give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. A lot of things coming down the pipeline right now. One of the things that actually was announced, I think it was after the show, was actually this Spawn 3D image of issue number 1. Now, I got to tell you, it's a 1/10 scale resin statue. And I got to tell you, this is actually my favorite cover from Spawn. And I really like it. I really do. I think that this is an embodiment of what really gave McFarlane or brought McFarlane to where they are today. And I think that it's wonderful that they homage that and really pay honor to and really honor the original cover. And it really is a 3D version of that first issue. It really is in so many ways. And I really love the way the flow of the cape is coming around him. I love the glowing nature of the energy that's surrounding his hand. It's even got the imprint of Image at the corner, which is awesome. And I love the fact it says 235 Canadian. That kills me, man. Of course, as a lot of you guys know, or maybe you guys don't know, Todd McFarlane is actually Canadian. He owned the Edmonton Oilers at one point, believe it or not. And of course, we do see the Spawn logo. Just awesome stuff happening here. So really crazy seeing this. There aren't too many turns. It's even got Todd's signature for, I believe that's a chase, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can tell me in the comments below. But yeah, not too many turns on here. I would have liked to see what the back looks like, but I guess he's saving that for anybody who actually purchases it. But yeah, man, you hit it with a little bit of light, and it looks freaking amazing. Definitely an interesting release for McFarlane. At first, I didn't really get the cover versions of these, comic book art. But the more I see them now, especially with this version of Spawn, the more I'm liking it, the more it's looking freaking amazing, and I'm really enjoying the releases as they are coming fast and furious. So I believe this will be available on. I think it's only available on. No, it will be available on Entertainment Earth Big Bad Toy Store. As a matter of fact, I think that there is actually a link right now for a pre-order. Yes, it is. $449.99 for this thing. Holy crap. Yeah, white and red black, white, and red all over. This thing is not cheap, man. This thing is freaking it's a resin statue too, which is probably why it looks the way it does. And man, but it's celebrating Spawn, one of the properties which definitely brought McFarlane to where they are today. So yeah, guys, if you're interested, it is available on Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, and even on Amazon, which is nuts. So yeah, guys, all $450 for this thing. You can also pick it up the Chosen Prime and Toy Geek. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts. So best of luck to everybody if you are going to pick this up. I'm not really as much into statues. Actually, I'm not into statues at all. But this thing definitely looks pretty damn cool. So hopefully anybody who wants one can get one. There were a lot more other things which were not covered. Not that it wasn't covered, but that we didn't talk about at San Diego at New York Comic Con 2024. And this kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people, but Nacelle is actually introducing a line of Star Trek toys. Now, I remember them announcing this along with the Expanse toys. They did a Kickstarter for the Expanse, I believe. But I was surprised when I finally had a chance to see these. These are kind of neat, and I want to talk a little bit about them. If you're a Star Trek fan, you'll know that Playmates had the license for forever. And they had them in Toys R Us. They had them in so many different locations, and they were nice. They were very, very good figures. Khan, Jim Kirk, Spock. Many of the new figures as well. But I don't know if it was marketing. I don't know if it was. It wasn't lack of distribution, but something happened with those figures. They just were not selling. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it was, but I think they discontinued it now. So it's fascinating to me that Nacelle is now taking a kick at the can, and they look awesome. The likenesses that are on these guys, and these are full. I believe these are full 6-inch figures. The releases from Playmates were a very odd scale. They weren't 3 3/4. They were closer to like 5 inches, I think. I think it's actually shorter than that, like 4.5 inches, or maybe even smaller. So seeing these prototypes on display at the Nacelle booth was fascinating. For Star Trek, for those of you who aren't dedicated Star Trek fans or maybe just casual fans, I'm going to give you guys a second. Can anybody name these 3 characters? Because I'm fascinated to find out who's a Trekkie out there, who's an actual Trekkie. Because I know more or less who these are exactly, but the names are not 100% in my brain. But I do know exactly who they are and what episodes they come from. So or movie. So I'm fascinated to find out how many of you guys can name all 3 of these characters, because these guys are pretty special. Yeah, man. These are paint masters, and you can tell because you can actually see some of the paint chipping off the nose here from this captain. And I love the wrinkles in the suit. You know what I mean? The uniform. Again, paint masters are funny things, right? Because they do change over time. And the sculpt, though, I think they really nailed the sculpt. I'm really, really excited about how this looks. I mean, seriously, this guy looks like he jumped off of the movie screen. Like, seriously, like, honestly. And I love the engineering uniform. You know what I mean? It really was an interesting design aesthetic that they were choosing for Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Again, you can see where the paint is actually chipping in certain areas, or is a little bit thin in certain areas. So it's fascinating to see that they had these ready in time for New York Comic Con. Here's another wonderful captain of the Enterprise. Again, I'm fascinated to see. I'm going to be very interested to see who can actually name all of these characters. And don't cheat, guys. Don't go online and try to find these guys. Just put it in the comment section. Tell me who these guys are. I'd love to know if you guys can identify them. And she's wearing that in between uniform, in between Kirk's era to the new Next Generation era. So it really is fascinating to see how these characters are. And the likenesses are just so well done. Seriously. And then we have the Expanse figures. Now, I didn't watch the Expanse much. My friend Core, he was a real Expanse nut. He loved that show so much. And I got to tell you, they look great. The two Expanse characters they have, Amos Burton and Bobby Draper, they look pretty damn cool, man. Like, seriously. And then we got this huge, cow in the middle. But seriously, these guys look amazing. I believe there was a Kickstarter, and it was very successful, I believe. And yeah, man, very, very cool to see these guys. She looks like a Halo Reach character, which I don't think was I think it was intentional, really. But yeah, we see these guys, and they look great. And then we have Terrible here, one of the Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and he's just huge. He's a hulking beast. I mean, if these two are 6-inch figures or 7-inch figures, he's just a huge chunk of a character. But he's got wonderful articulation, it appears. And again, these are all paint masters as far as I can tell. So it's fascinating to see these guys. And the fact that they were actually at New York Comic Con. I keep saying San Diego. It's my mistake, everybody. But yeah, definitely the Nacelle verse is growing. They did also have pre-orders, I believe, for Night Fighting Dargon from Sectars, the Warriors of Symbion. So definitely going to see that. I believe it is a Walmart exclusive. So absolutely crazy. Yeah, man. So guys, let's see who's able to guess or confirm who these figures are, because I'm fascinated to see what everyone's comments are. If anybody wanted to play along, we'll see how well you guys did. Let's see here. Collector Phil. I'm also really sorry, I read that one already. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Sorry guys. Haskins, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, my friend. You are awesome. Thank you so much. And it will definitely help with the Octo one, but I hope you forgive me. I'll be using it to help me get to PowerCon. But thank you so much, Haskins, for the $10 super chat. It will help with both. Let's just say that it will definitely help with both. No chewing. Thanks, Jay. I'll see you again at LegionsCon. Reading the show title. Thank you so much, brother. We will definitely see you there. All guys, definitely check out No Chewing on Instagram. You won't regret it. He's an amazing photographer. Sci-Fi George, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Ryan Lay. I don't know how you always stay up late, brother. I'm tapping out. Have a great night. You too, Ryan. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to tap out pretty soon. But I just want to say, hi to everybody and talk a little bit about Ryan and how I'm feeling. So it's not you, Ryan. The other Ryan. But good to see you, brother. Andrew Davis. Yep, it's there. TW. Good morning, TW. Round of Gazig. Jay, Studio Series Optimus Prime is the one we've always wanted. Yes. Do you think the rumors are true that Hasbro might be losing the Marvel Star Wars license? I don't think so. I remember they renewed it not too long ago. So to me, it doesn't make sense unless they have a clause in there where it's not working out. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. But if they do, you can bet companies like McFarlane would definitely swoop in and try something. RC, that's a lot for a 1/10 statue. I know it is, but if you're a Spawn fan, which there are tons of Spawn fans out there, we can tell just by the Kickstarter that they did. There's definitely a lot of people who are going to be picking it up. So no fear in that, my friend. Thompson 51. Right now, I'm watching the Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm searching for a Picard figure. Maybe someday they'll release him because this line looks quite good. I can guarantee with 100% certainty that they will definitely have a Picard figure. I can guarantee a Picard figure. I can guarantee a Shatner figure. I can guarantee a Spock figure. Those are the three I can absolutely guarantee. And then look, they have freaking 2 captains and a junior engineer here. Come on, like seriously, that's a deep line, man. That is a deep line. Randall Gazig. Only one I can name is First Mate Peterson Scott. Yes, Preston Scott. Sorry, Preston Scott. He was Scotty's nephew. Correct. That was from the Wrath of Khan, and he did not survive. For anybody who wants to know, spoilers ahead. Too bad. Yes, he was Scotty's nephew. He's all the way on the right hand side there. Very brave young man, incredibly so. Andrew Davis. Under what? Sorry, you guys. Tydemi Hanger. Mike's in the house. Sadly, no Parafly with wings for the Night Fighter Dargon. That is really sad, I think, as well. And it's fascinating that none of them have. Well, not that we were expecting it, but obviously, I'm hoping for insect mounts, just like what you're implying there, Mike. But not all of us can I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? I just don't know. It's something that might happen and something that might not. But for some of the smaller insects, you'd think that they would have actually done that, right? Like crazy. I don't know if they're going to start releasing like other versions. You know what I mean? Like small insect packs. I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of strange that this version of Dargon doesn't come with his Parafly. It's very, very strange. That was like the only reason why he even got those powers, right? Anyway, strange. Randall Gazig. The Star Trek line is supposed to be obscure characters at first, and yes, spoilers for a 42-year-old film, and it's the best Star Trek movie. Khan! Oh boy, it is one of the best. All right, so let's confirm who's who. I do believe that that is Captain. What is her name again? Hold on, let's check it out. So from yesterday's Enterprise. So I don't know if anybody wants to take any more guesses, but yesterday's Enterprise featured another captain of another Enterprise. I think it was the Enterprise C. Was it the Enterprise C? I think it was the Enterprise C. I can't remember exactly now, but that was the Enterprise which came back from the past into the future and created an alternate timeline. And this is actually the captain right here to the left is actually Captain O'Neill, Trisha O'Neill. Sorry. I'm going to talk about Captain Rachel Garrett is the actual captain's name, played by Trisha O'Neill. I don't know why that got confused. So she looks fabulous. Honestly, she looks absolutely stunning. So there's that one. It's from Star Trek: The Next Generation because they came from the past. So there's some trivia for you, and then let's see here. We have we have Dick here from RoboCop. Oh, that was a bad joke. But yeah, let me try to remember who. I can't remember his name, and now I'm having a hard time remembering the episode name. Does anybody know who this guy is? I know which episode I got it in my head. I just can't remember what the name of the episode is. Hold on, let me try and figure this out. Chains of Command was the episode. The episode was Chains of Command, and the captain's name was let's see here. Oh gosh. Hold on. Damn it. The captain's name was Captain Edward Jellicoe, and he was played by Ronnie Cox, of course, who was famous for playing what's it called? The executive Dick. And that's not an insult. That's actually his name. His name is Dick, in RoboCop, and yeah, he's very famous for multiple roles in multiple different television and movie roles. Really fun character. So yeah, this is Captain Jellicoe. Great episode, great series, and it's amazing to see these guys on the show. That's right, Dick Jones. There you go, Dick Jones. Absolutely. But yeah, so it's amazing to see these characters being represented here. Number one, and of course, being coming out from Nacelle Company. So awesome stuff. Congratulations, Nacelle. Really cool to see these guys coming out. Over by Storm Collectibles, which there's probably a good reason why I wasn't covering Storm Collectibles. They are damn expensive, but they are damn good. Oh my gosh. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Ryu and Ken, which is arguably one of my favorite versions of Ryu and Ken, were displayed proudly at New York Comic Con, and they look freaking awesome. Seriously, these guys look crazy. Looked like they literally just jumped out of the arcade screen. I am very tempted at these, but of course, if they come in at like $100+, I am out. Like, there's just no way. And again, even though I say I'm tempted, it's just no money anymore. But yeah, they look amazing. The sculpt looks great, and these look better. These don't look like paint masters. These look like almost ready prototypes. You know what I mean? Like, these look freaking amazing. Ken looks awesome as well. Of course, his signature gi, his yellow, what's it called? Wraps. He looks freaking amazing. Of course, that huge tuft of hair he's got. I can relate. He looks crazy, and they were displayed along with Grappler Baki. So that was really cool. And this was only a prototype. They had no paint on this one at all. And then we had other figures like Sakigake Otoko Juku. Wow, okay. Not sure which anime that's from. Momotaro, I can't even read it. It's cut off. But this dude, who kind of looks like Kenshiro, but obviously some kind of punk. Okay, there it is. So Sakigake Otoko Juku, Otoko Juku. Momotaro Turugi. Momotaro Turugi. I do not know who this guy is. Somebody tell me who this guy is and what series it is. Obviously, it's Sakigake Otoko Juku. Interesting title. I don't know anything about this guy. But then again, I don't know much about. I think it's like an older anime, much like Cobra. And a lot of you guys probably don't know who Space Pirate Cobra is, but he comes from an amazing anime from back then. Bucci. I've talked about him before on the channel. He's freaking awesome. Space Pirate Cobra, and of course, if you guys are fans of the manga and of course the anime, you guys know exactly who this guy is. He's freaking awesome, and he looks amazing in action figure form. So yeah, definitely pending approval. But Cobra from Buchi Terusawa is on the way. And then here we do have Baki Hanma from Baki Hanma, Son of Ogre. And looks literally like he came off the anime screen. I mean, what else is there to say about this? One thing about Storm Collectibles definitely is their articulation is on point for sure. He looks freaking crazy. I love the facial expression, very much like he looks in the show. All those scars on his body. You know, the are those soft goods trunks? Wow, that's cool. So very, very cool to see Baki here. And of course, there he is. Yujiro Hanma. Oh, is that it? Come on, seriously? So this is the only picture we get of Yujiro, but man, he looks crazy. Look at the musculature on this guy. Just absolutely ridiculous. Again, not going to be cheap. And he's got soft goods too, right? Yujiro. I haven't watched enough of the anime to really like. The ones I do see, I see clips on YouTube. Violent as hell. So yeah, really cool to see these guys at the Storm Collectibles booth. Don't know no word on pricing yet, and that's what scares the hell out of me. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how much they cost and when they'll be available. But fascinating to see them at New York Comic Con 2024. So, but obviously, in my opinion, Jada's killing it with Street Fighter right now. So these guys have to step up their game. They were the only game in town for the longest time for Street Fighter figures. So it's fascinating to see how this is going back and forth with those two companies. Absolutely crazy. And and what's really more fascinating is that I didn't even have this on full screen. God damn it. Sorry guys. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, so I don't know if I want to do that over again. But anyway, you guys can check out all these images on news.toyart.com. Again, wonderful resource for toy news all year round. So definitely give them a like and follow and tell them Jay sent you. Hey, yo, I'm trying to go to LegionsCon. Hopefully I'll see you there if I can make it. That'll be awesome, brother. I would love to see you there. Ken Beast. Those are 6-inch and meant to be a complete to compete with Jada. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. So there you go. Thank you, Ken Beast. So these are actually 6-inch figures. Allegedly supposed to be priced similar to. Wow. If that's the kind of price we can get for these figures, Ken Beast, thank you for that. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that. I thought, whatever, man, these are going to be like super expensive figures and, $200 each, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that is awesome. Thank you so much for that information. Storm Arena figures, Street Fighter Alpha are 6-inch figures designed to compete with Jada, allegedly similar in price. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, Ken Beast. That's freaking awesome. I am so impressed now. I'm actually very, very impressed. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, why don't we just go ahead and take a quick look? Like these are 6-inch figures. Oh my god, that is crazy. If these are actually 6-inch figures, oh man. Seriously, that is a 6-inch figure? That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. And if they're priced very similar to Jada, that is going to be a war. That is going to be an absolute freaking war. Man. Dude, if these come in at least at $30, I am tempted. I might not be able to afford them, but I am tempted. Oh my god. They got toe articulation too. Baki too? Oh my god, that's crazy. And that would explain why these ogre figures, hold on, let's so sorry about that. Yeah, these freaking look amazing. 6-inch figures? That kills me, man. Okay, so Storm Arena is this one. All right, let's check the other one. So these are Storm Collectibles. So these guys are the 7-inch figures pretty much. All right, so that makes more sense to me now. All right, now I'm understanding what's going on. Same thing with Butch, same thing with Cobra here. So he's going to be a 7-inch figure. Crazy. And then obviously these guys are more along the same scale to fit with your Street Fighter figures. That's why they're so freaking huge. Look at the size of these guys. Oh my god. Okay, that makes more sense. And he's more detailed. All right. That makes a lot more sense. Yujiro! Yeah, that's crazy. That is nuts. Okay, so now we're getting a clearer picture of what's actually going on here. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ken Beast. That was a real eye opener just now. So awesome stuff. Holy crap. Anything labeled Storm Arena is their new 6-inch line. Wow. Just wow. That is crazy. That is absolutely bonkers. The Tamashii Nations booth was filled with some awesome stuff. And this is more in the realm of anime and giant robots, but let's take a quick look at this. So, of course, the Solo Chokugin line, wonderful, one of my favorites. A line of die-cast toys, just freaking amazing. And we're gonna get some more Gundams and Chokugin, which is amazing. That's always a lot of fun because Chokugin, in terms of its overall quality and attention to detail, it's unmatched in a lot of ways. So we're seeing some amazing Gundam figures here. This is Gundam EX, and looking really detailed, really cool. Of course, there are anime figures. We have Sailor Moon. We got Naruto, which I did cover, and even Evangelion. But the one I really wanted to take a look at here is definitely Voltron. There he is, the Defender of the Universe. Now this is going to be the 50th anniversary, the 40th anniversary. I think this is the 40th anniversary, or is it the 50th anniversary? Dang, I don't know. But anyway, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. I'm not sure exactly what the differences are. I think it's the chrome. I think it's all the chrome pieces. I think that's actually what really differentiates this Voltron from the others that have been released under the Chokugen line. I don't think that all chrome was on the legs. I don't think that was a thing, and I don't think it was on the torso either. I think those are the biggest differences, and I think it's also on the chest emblem and the belt. So yeah, I think that's the real big differentiator here. And I'm not sure if the eyes light up this time either, so it'll be interesting to see how that works. But yeah, I believe this is 50th anniversary. So this is the Solo Chokugen GX71SP Go Lion Voltron Chokugen 50th anniversary. Holy crap! Voltron is 50 years old. My gosh. Well, Go Lion is 50 years old. But yeah, they also had the Samurai Star Wars figures, and even celebrating, of course, Ultraman Rising, with a whole bunch of different new Ultraman figures, which always look fun. These guys are hilarious. And of course, the big baddies here, Gigatron, which is nuts. Again, like I'm pretty sure he's up to like 60 years of Ultraman or whatever it is. It's always great to see Ultraman on display at SH Figure Arts. These guys look crazy. So many different Ultramen over the years, but always so classic, always so much fun. Alien Baltron, you know what I mean? Like so many different versions of Ultraman, but always love to see these guys. Such a wonderful, I guess Sentai, like, very much in the tradition of, it would be the other way around, actually, very much in the tradition of Ultraman. Super Sentai, took a lot of cues from there. The battling giant kaiju from outer space, Gomora, Red King, right? Just a lot of fun stuff, man. These guys are so cool. King, there he is, King. Just so much fun. A lot of great things on display for Bandai Tamashii Nations. So much fun, man. We missed a lot, you know what I mean? Because like we cover a lot of the mainstream stuff, but when you get to little outliers like some of the Tamashii Nation stuff, which is not Naruto, which is not Juju Kaisen or all those other ones. This is where we get to see some really cool stuff for giant robots and things like that. I did cover this one, but I did want to say that if anybody, how can you not love this freaking? I just want to just really highlight on this. How can you not love this little 2-pack here? I'm really excited about this. It's available for pre-order right now on Entertainment Earth. I don't know if it's already sold out. It probably has. Just let's see if they have the link here. But yeah, this went on sale earlier this week on entertainmentearth.com. Let's just double check. Entertainmentearth.com and type in into the Spider Verse Mayday. Let's see if that comes up. It didn't come up, which scares me. I think it's already sold out. Damn it! And it wouldn't surprise me if it already sold out. So Spider-Verse. No, it's there. No, there it is. There it is. It's still available. So yeah, guys, don't sleep on this one. This one, I'm telling you, this one's gonna go fast. If I mean, he looks so awesome, man. Like seriously, look at that, Daddy Peter, with his spider suit half cocked. He has spider sandals for crying out loud, man. Come on, that is so cool. That is freaking neat, honestly. And then of course you have the full version. You swap out his legs. But Mayday Parker, man, that is so neat. I love the fact she's somewhat articulated too. That is awesome. Love the fact her neck can go all the way to the back. Yeah, man, these guys are killing it over at SH Figure Arts, man. These guys are just freaking killing it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I just wanted to take that side note there because I really am in love with the way these guys look, and SH Figure Arts is just killing the Across the Spider Verse universe. Because I'm sorry to say that Hasbro did not do a great job with these figures. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it that way, but they did not do a great job with these figures. So I'm glad that SH Figure Arts is here to pick up the slack because Hobie looks great. So does Miles. So does Indian Spider Man. I can't remember his name. Sorry. And of course, Spider Gwen. These guys look awesome in the SH Figure Arts size and scale and look. And then of course you add Peter in there. It's like a complete package. I love it. I love it. Mayday Parker. And then of course we talked about Wolverine and Deadpool the other day. So a lot of great stuff to talk about. I just wanted to cover that again because I totally love those characters. It's just a lot of fun. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that we didn't cover in our talks at San Diego. I keep saying San Diego Comic Con. I meant New York Comic Con, and I just wanted to cover them tonight. Talk a little bit about that because they're still wonderful additions to the line, and I hope that you guys now have seen them or probably you've seen them on other like sites and stuff. But I wanted to talk about a little bit about them today. Randall, I remember watching Ultraman as a kid on TBS. It's such a good show, honestly. It really is. But it gets really, really violent eventually, right? Like the Japanese versions of kids shows is kind of weird. Cute Cult, what would your dream Tamashii Nations figure be? I think I've had several of them already come out. I mean, like there have been so many great Tamashii Nations figures. And it depends on what line you're talking about. If you're talking about Dragon Ball, you're talking about Marvel, you're talking about DC, you're talking about so many different versions that are already out there, right? That it's really hard to tell, right? I mean, they have Star Wars figures. They've got Naruto. They've got so many great figures. So, what would my dream one be? It's hard to say. It really is hard to say. I guess it would have to be some sort of Dragon Ball figure. You know what I mean? Like seriously. But I think he's already. I think there have been so many different Gokus and so many different Vegetas and so many different. But I'm really excited. Actually, I'm really excited about that healing capsule. I think I'm really excited about that. That one is really really cool. I love I saw it in person and I really do like it. Once it goes on sale, I think it's going to be nuts. Q Cult, mine would be the Geist from Saint Seiya. That's awesome. Holy crap. Yes, that would be a really, really cool character as well. I think that'll pretty much cover it for all the I think it'll cover it for everything I wanted to talk about in terms of the missing things we didn't talk about. But yeah. Oh, okay. I guess we could talk about this too. So just to round it off for this chat, Mondo killed it. I think Mondo really did kill. In a lot of ways, the announcements. I don't know. Are we live? Yes, out of sight. We are live. We are live. Yes, good to see you, brother. We are live. But yeah, I think Mondo really killed it in terms of its overall announcements for licenses. I think they really, really killed it because not that we didn't already have enough turtles, but we got more turtles coming. They announced so many different licenses that last weekend. Tim Burton, The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? We got turtles, more freaking turtles. Like this is the line that just keeps on giving everybody. So I believe there's 1/6 scale turtles. You see Donatello here. He looks all decked out. And of course, it's the Mondo take on the turtles. So they got this really unique look. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people are going to be excited about these figures. Like, oh my God, just crazy. Right? So yeah, we got turtles coming. And we also have Halloween for their soft vinyl. And where are the rest of them? I thought we had more. Yeah, sorry. There it is. So Mondo's getting into aliens. Holy crap. Alien first. And then they're getting into, of course, like I said, the animated real Ghostbusters. Right? So we're going to be hearing a lot more about it soon with Hector Arce and Peter Santamaria. But they have a lot of great product lines coming down the pipeline. It's crazy. Gargoyles. They're getting into gargoyles, and it's funny because Hatter, the Mad Hatter, said that NECA might actually be dropping gargoyles. So it's interesting that Mondo is actually picking up gargoyles, while NECA might be dropping gargoyles. And then they have Yu-Gi-Oh! So a lot of playing cards, a lot of playing card figures on the way, and even a Goofy movie. Wow, I didn't know a Goofy movie was a thing in terms of collectibles. I don't even know where the Goofy movie figures are. So fascinating to see that they have all these licenses, and of course, the real Ghostbusters. They had some awesome announcements. Mr. Sandman, along with Winston. Janine was teased. Don't know if she's going to have counterparts. Some people were saying that it could be Ghostbuster Janine and regular Janine, Secretary Janine. So that would be really cool. And then, of course, we have Gast and Ray. So a lot of people don't remember who Gast is. Gast is actually a ghost that devours other ghosts to gain more power. So really fun character. And again, I think a lot of people are very, very excited about 1/12 scale, 1/12 scale real Ghostbusters. Holy crap, everybody. Absolutely fascinating. Yeah, so a lot of things going on. Crap out of sight. Oh, my wallet. Sorry, out of sight. Crap, my wallet. I know, man. I think we're all thinking it the same thing. It is going to be nuts. But yeah, New York Comic Con was absolutely bonkers. And of course, because of that, we didn't really have too much toy news. Everything's pretty much on the lowdown now. There were a couple of things to talk about with Mattel, but I'll save that for next week. I really did just want to come here and tell everybody that yes, I am actually going to be at PowerCon this year. I wasn't planning it, but because of LegionsCon. What am I talking about? I'm going to be at LegionsCon this year, November 10th, 9th, and 10th with Danny Green. We're going to make the trek down there. I wasn't planning on it. I really wasn't. This was not anything planned, and because of that, I do need some help. Maybe if you guys are, if you guys are able to give me, a hand trying to get some travel expenses taken care of, because this was not planned, and whatever you guys can do, I really do appreciate it, because honestly, I know how tough it is right now. I'm in the middle of it myself, right? And every little bit counts. So I appreciate it, guys. If you can, throw me a few bucks to actually help me get down to LegionsCon, I really, really, really would appreciate it. Because I really want to be able to set up, and no matter what, I'm going to do it. No matter what happens, I'm going anyway. But I really want to celebrate with everybody and showcase Ryan Endersby, his work, RendersFX. I think everybody deserves to see just how talented he was and what he brought to the community. And LegionsCon was his dream. So I really want to be able to be there and to celebrate with his friends and his colleagues and everybody who he showcased his work to. And I want to showcase his work there, because he deserves it. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy, but we're going to make it down there somehow. And of course, if you guys can help at all, I really do appreciate it. Seriously, I really do appreciate it if anybody. And of course, if you can't, it's totally fine too. I get it. It's tough. It's that time of year. You know what I mean? And of course, everything's expensive right now. It's hard to buy food, man. It's hard to afford rent. I'm in the middle of all that. So I totally get it and I totally understand. But thank you guys for being here and listening to me rant for a little bit about what's going on in the world, and of course the fact that I'm going to head to LegionsCon. If you guys are heading to LegionsCon, please, I would love to see you. Come check out the booth. Come check out Brian's work. I think you guys will really appreciate it. And there's going to be a lot of people there who again were friends of Ryan. And if you guys are there and you want to, just sit down, share memories about Ryan and share memories about his work, RendersFX, and yeah, I'd love to meet you guys. I'd love to shake your hand and give you a hug. Just remember Ryan for everything that he accomplished and everything the beautiful things he left in this world. Because there's so many great things that are upcoming that I really want to share with all of you guys. So if you guys do have the means and could help me out, just please send me a couple bucks my way on my PayPal. I really would appreciate it, guys, because honestly, this is just something that I wasn't planning. But no matter what happens, no matter how it ends up, I'm going down there. Like I said, I'll sleep on the floor if I have to, but I need to be there to celebrate with everybody Ryan's achievements, and it's going to be great. And of course, it is LegionsCon, so no matter what, it's going to be a fun ride. LegionsCon once again for everybody is happening on November 10th, 9th through the 10th in New Jersey at the where is it being held at? It's going to be held at the Hanover Marriott, 1401 New Jersey, 10E. I don't know what that means. Whippany, New Jersey, 07981. I believe there are still a few hotel rooms, but most of them have been sold out already. If you want to get your tickets, it is $40 for a 2-day badge. You can pick them up at Eventbrite. Just type in LegionsCon, and it should come up. The $40 is good for both days, so don't sleep on this, guys. It's coming up fast and furious. Only a few weeks left to go, and I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be great. They have so many different guests lined up. A lot of toy creators, a lot of customizers, a lot of illustrators, and people who have worked on packaging for multiple companies, including Mattel, Hasbro, and of course, wonderful individuals who have just helped to make absolute incredible toys. And it's really a treat to be able to see all these guys in person. So, guys, I hope to see you guys there, and a lot of fun times ahead. And of course, I hope to see you and share some memories with you of Ryan and his accomplishments. So, definitely, guys, I hope to see you guys at LegionsCon 2024. It's going to be a blast, and I hope to see all of you there. Justin Mohan, what about BBTS 25th anniversary stuff? I did cover that in my I did cover that in one of my videos earlier last week, but yeah, let's take a really quick rundown of them since Justin asked. I don't have a problem with that. We'll definitely take a look at that. So, heading over to BBTS, let's take a look at any new drops. So I think they've revealed everything now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just check. Yeah, they've revealed everything already. So today's reveal, or this week's reveal, was Transformers MDLX Articulated Figure Series Sunstorm, and Acid Storm, 25th anniversary exclusives. So these guys are only available at Big Bad Toy Store, which is awesome. So yeah, if you guys are into the MDLX line, these guys are crazy. Really well articulated, non-transforming Transformers, but the Seekers look awesome, as you can see here. And if you're into non-transforming Transformers, they do look freaking incredible. Same thing with Sandstorm. He looks freaking cool too. And these are apparently only Big Bad Toy Store exclusives. So 3-0 has given this exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store. So crazy. Don't sleep on this, guys. They are $119 each. And they probably will go fast. So if you guys are into this non-transformer and transformer, Big Bad Toy Store has you covered. They also have released multiple figures in the last couple of days. Operation Monster Force was released a few days ago. This, of course, is Fresh Monkey Fiction. Operation Monster Force, Nightshade, sorry, and it's kind of like I suppose. I guess it would be a Snake Eyes type figure. He looks pretty cool, but he does remove his helmet. Looks like he's a vampire, if I'm not mistaken here. So really cool figure overall. Fresh Monkey Fiction, man, they're doing some crazy stuff. Looks like he also comes with a swappable head for his human version. So yeah, a lot of great stuff. Delta Red Nightshade unit, very very cool. Comes with everything that you see here. Gridiron Studios. They had a Poison Ivy statue from the Bishonen series. $125 for this one. This is probably a variant. She's got what looks like to be autumn colors, which are really cool. And of course, it being the Bishojo series, she's of course a beautiful girl. $125 available at Big Bad Toy Store. Kotobukiya. Very cool. A reissue of the Transformers the War for Cybertron Omega Supreme. This is an exclusive, apparently. So this was actually by... This is the re-release? What is this one? Titan Omega Supreme US rerun. Yeah, so it is a reissue. So yeah, if you missed out on Omega Supreme, he is going for a pretty penny though, man. Like seriously, on the aftermarket, it's pretty crazy how much this guy is actually going for. So great opportunity to pick this guy up if you haven't already. He is a BBTS exclusive reissue, so definitely don't sleep on this one. Omega Supreme, $200 on the reissue. So best of luck, guys. Then we had a whole bunch of different figures, including the Legion of Doom. This one is Major Bendies, so these are actually bendable figures. $100 for the set. Always great to see the Legion of Doom. They can actually remove their armor, which is always fun. They are not articulated. I think that's pretty much it. But they do give you that sense of LJN action figures from the 80s. So yeah, guys, awesome to see these two. Part of the Big Rubber Guys series. So definitely check these guys out. $99.99 for the pair. Lots of fun. We have more statues on the way, including the Dragon Ball Z Ichibansho, Son Goku, and King Kai dueling to the future. This one is an exclusive figure, it says, but I don't think these are figures. They're more like statues. Give me a second here. Are they statues or figures? Bandai Spirits Ichibansho is proud to announce their newest release. I'm pretty sure these guys are statues. Yep, right here. Premier statue line featuring the large size compared to other figures and high quality detail. Yeah, so these guys are 8.7 inches tall for Goku and 4.3 inches tall for King Kai. So yeah, they definitely will not fit in with your regular SH Figure Arts figure. This is definitely more of a statue. We have Angel Goku and of course King Kai, and they look like a lot of fun. Not cheap though. These guys are $69. Actually, that's not that bad. $69 is not too bad for a statue of this size for sure. Then we have the Jumbo Boba Fett, which is crazy. $79.99. This one's from Gentle Giant, looking very very cool. I believe this is the Book of Boba Fett version, which he doesn't have a cape. But yeah, very cool to see this guy. He's massive too. To fit in with some of the larger releases. 12 inches tall, pretty big boy. $79.99 for that one. And then we have the Super 7 releases of Grimlock and the never released until now Reaction Unicron. So lots of fun there. Of course, that big ball. It'll be interesting to see if this would have sold in stores. How kids would have reacted. And he ended up having an homage with Galvatron later down the road in the Japanese series. $29.99 for this one. It is an oversized figure, so he's pretty big. And of course, we do have Grimlock. And this one is I think he's rather big himself. He's actually pretty good, but big for a reaction figure. So yeah, he's pretty neat. $24.99 for this figure, and he comes in more of a traditional box for Grimlock, which is always a lot of fun. Then we have Fire Mega Man, Thundercats Ultimates Mum-Ra Black and Red to celebrate, obviously, Big Bad Toy Store Black and Red. This one's already starting to ship, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, according to We Want More Thundercats. Fire Mega Man is, of course, a wonderful figure. This one's Firestorm, BBTS 25th Anniversary exclusive action figure. I wonder how long this one is going to... Oh, it's an MD... Okay, that's what's going on. It's MDLX. Okay, that's why. I thought at first it was Jada. So, yeah, he looks really cool. Very articulated, very detailed. So, yeah, this one's an exclusive for Big Bad Toy Store because of the whole bunch of accessories. I think you have to assemble this guy, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody... Let me know in the comment section below. Do you have to actually assemble this version? No, it's 3.0, right? Yeah, no, it's 3.0, so you don't have to assemble this guy. He looks really cool. Then we have Fresh Monkey Fiction Agent Carter, Eagles Force Star Commander Alpha Team, Bloody Pit Fighter Conan, and Soldiers of Fortune Close Combat Operative. These guys are very very cool too. Obviously, they have a lot of fun. Agent Carter himself, Fresh Monkey Fiction, $36.99 for that figure. Eagle Force Star Commander Alpha Team comes with all this great stuff here. Even the Major Coco Head, Jimmy Dallas King, Master Duster Anderson, Alexander Pike Thompson, and of course Stephen Blaze Lee. Really great stuff for Star Commander team. If anybody missed out on Gladiator Conan, he's got a bloody version now with a lot more detail apparently. Even those eyes on that was always a creepy version of the figure. I passed on the first one because I didn't think he looked too great, so I might actually go in on this one. We'll see how that goes. Big Bad Workshop. We got the close combat operative, and he looks pretty neat. Reminds me of Beachhead, very much so. $36.99 for this figure. And then to round things off, we have the G.I. Joe Ultimates from Super 7, Storm Shadow with camo version, $54.99. We have the Stavros Unwavering BBTS 25th Anniversary Edition from the Four Horsemen. I wonder if they'll have this available at all at LegionsCon. Not really too sure. I think he is just a BBTS exclusive, so might only be able to get him here. So definitely head over there for that. We have the Street Fighter 2 Bison second player color from Jada Toys. $24.99 for that figure. And somebody told me that this is actually a BBTS exclusive figure 2-pack of Tomax and Zaymot. Which is fine. I think that's great. But it, interesting that it's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. This was teased at Joe Fest and multiple other conventions. So fascinating to see that it's actually available here. So they have their suits they have their Cobra suits inside of their attaché cases, along with the 2 rifles. Very, very cool to see this. They are $39.99 for the pair. Very good price for these 2. We have the Best Action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Dark Leonardo Battle Ready version, SDCC 24 BBTS 25th Anniversary exclusive. So does that mean that it is a reissue or exclusive stock for them? That's possible. So yeah, man, he looks pretty cool. Very neat. And of course, the dark version of Leonardo. $30 for this, in stock right now. We do have Hack Slash Long Box. Wrong one. Hack Slash Long Box Heroes. This is Casey Hack 1/18 scale, 25th anniversary exclusive action figure, $24.99. Looking pretty cool. Otter Toys and Fresh Monkey Fiction again. And of course, we do have that King Grayskull statue, $169.99, and it has sold out. So this one is no longer available. Sorry, guys. He's amazing. Does look pretty freaking cool. And of course, we do have the DLX Optimus Prime, which has already sold out as well. So congratulations to everybody who actually picked up Optimus. You can't even see his can't even see him anymore. He's completely sold out. So yeah, guys, if you're interested, all those figures are available for the Big Bad Toy Store 25th anniversary sale. A lot of exclusives are here, a lot of figures who are reissues as well. But yeah, definitely head over there and pick your poison. A lot of things to go around. So thank you for that, Justin. It was a lot of fun going through all of those. Lloyd Christmas, do you have a direct donation link for yourself? I want to avoid having YouTube take huge cuts. As I said, if you'd like, you can. Thank you so much, Lloyd. I really appreciate it. You can send some donations to the PayPal account, j@geek-proud.com. That would really help me out, and I really do appreciate it, Lloyd. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Mythic Dolphin, good journey, Jay. Good night, all. LegionCon 2024 is in Whippany, New Jersey. Yes, and we will see you there, Tiffany, the Mythic Dolphin. And I can't wait to see your daughter's performance, earning her black belt. That would be awesome. Yo, Joe C, have fun. Jay looks cool. Thank you, brother. I really hope to see everybody there. Clint Jorgensen, sounds like a fun con. I really hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Andrew Davis, Jay, you got a booth at LegionsCon? It's not a booth for me. It is a booth that we're dedicating to RendersFX, and we're going to be showcasing Flipboard there because it is his crowning achievement. The action figure he always wanted to make. So we are definitely in his honor heading down to LegionsCon to make sure everybody sees the amazing work that he did, because LegionsCon was his dream, and we want to represent it. So definitely heading down there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys there. TW, yuck reaction. The only reaction figure I might consider picking up are those new GI Joes with the O-rings. Consider it, very much so. And Jemima, good to see you, my friend. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting trip to New Jersey. I haven't been to New Jersey in years, and it's gonna be crazy. And of course, definitely want to honor RendersFX while we're there. So one more time, guys, just for everybody, LegionsCon is happening on November 9th through the 10th, on celebrating 25 years of the Four Horsemen Studios. Is being held at the Hanover Marriott in Whippany, New Jersey, 1401 New Jersey 10E, New Jersey 07981. If you guys are going to be there, I'm going to be there. No matter what happens, I'm going to make it there somehow. And you can still pick up tickets right now at Eventbrite. $40 gets you admission to both days of the convention. So, guys, definitely check out LegionsCon 2024. It's going to be a blast. And as I said, we are for myself specifically. I'm heading there to celebrate the achievements of RendersFX Ryan Endersby, and celebrate his life and everything that he did to help this community to make it a better place. And he left us too soon. So I want all of his friends to see the work that he did, and I want to hear from you guys. I want to learn more about how well you know Ryan. How he touched you. In whatever way that was. Did you guys hang out? Did you have a beer? Did you talk about action figures? Were you going to work on an action figure with him? I want to know all about that. I want to be able to shake your hand and give you a hug. And just remember Ryan and all the great things that he did for our community. So, guys, remember, LegionsCon on November 9th through the 10th, Whippany, New Jersey. I hope to see all you guys there. It's going to be a blast. Last comment before we actually, I think we're good. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you do have the means to give me a little bit of assistance heading down to New Jersey, I really would appreciate it. And of course, direct donations to PayPal would be preferred, as YouTube does take about 50%, which is not bad. It's fine. We're using their platform for free. I'm totally okay with it. But obviously, every little bit counts, especially on the way down to New Jersey. So I really would appreciate it. But thank you guys for your consideration, and thank you guys. If you guys are heading down to LegionsCon, I would love to see you guys there. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys in a few weeks at LegionsCon 2024. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.